Eyes. As I slowly open my eyes, I find out Harami standing right in front of me. I got y'all on.
Show you like the video, comment what you think, and subscribe if you new.
Y'all, welcome back. We back like we never left. You feel me? I've been curious, I ain't gonna lie. It's been like a week since I played. Even though when this come out, the game already done probably for y'all. Well, for me. But yeah, it's been like a week. It was like, how could I possibly fail? But now it's not the time for ideal daydreaming. The judge is now taking his place. Here it comes. I prepare myself to leap into the water. I will pour all of myself into these moments. I'm not a failure. I'm going to prove it. The whistle blows. I can't blow a whistle. The moments before I enter the water seem to go in slow motion. My technique is perfect. You talk. As my fingertips touch the water, it offers me no resistance at all. It's almost as the pool is welcoming me. I cannot help but let a smile form on my face as the water rushes around me. Now, this is where the real pain begins. I have so much that I have to focus on. My breathing must be perfect. My technique must be perfect. My bad, y'all. I began surging through the water, moving faster than I think I ever have in my life. My competition is strong, very strong. Even with this pace, I'm barely keeping up with all of them. We'll have to see who tires out first. It's a desperate competition. Everyone seems to be neck and neck. We'll see how these other guys hold up. Pause. Second lap now, still maintaining my pace. I think the best thing to do for now is take it easy. I can feel the strain on my muscles though. Some of them are surging ahead of me too, I can tell. I need to decide what I'm going to do now. Maintain this pace or give everything I got. I'm starting to tire out now, but one of them is still in front of me. The sound comes from the crowd that I need to start giving it all I got. Hurry up, you're going to make it, KD. Don't you dare lose. Now, the goal is just in front of you. With encouragement like that, how could I not? I began pumping my muscles. No matter how much they screamed at me, the guy in front of me began to slow down. He's gotten a fair lead on everyone by now. He think he's won this. But I surged ahead of him, taking him by surprise. As he realized his mistake, he begins to pick up the pace again. Now, it's just a matter of who can make it first. Or in the final lap. The pain of my body is tearing me apart. My breathing is shallow. I'm barely able to catch my breath. We're practically neck and neck. He's tiring too, still pushing himself as hard as he can. But I have a reason to win this. More than ever, I need to win this. For once in my life, I want an accomplishment that I can call my own. And this will be the accomplishment. But now at the point where I call the heartbreak stretch. It's the last tiny distance you have to cover before you're done. I let out one last burst of energy. This is it. This will be the defining moment. I managed to get a bit ahead of him. I reached out to the finish. You think the distance feels so long? Pause. It's like there's an entire galaxy between me and the finish. But my hand begins to close the gap. I close my eyes as I reach forward. I feel my fingers brush against cold concrete. Slowly open my eyes. As I look around me, I see that I'm the only one at the end. I did it. I did it. Hold on. I got to turn the lights on, you feel me? I just peeked that I had the lights on in the bay. I came first place. I hear my competition splashing behind me. He stops shortly after. There's no doubt about it. I've won the swimming tournament. I can hear Harami and Mayako cheering for me. Bit by bit, I pull myself out of the water. My heart is racing. My arms ache. My lungs are hurting more than I ever thought they could. But I did it. I don't have to transfer now. I practically plopped onto my back, trying to get my breath back. The bright blue sky above me seems so nice right now. So slowly get up. I see Harami and Mayako rushing towards me. Both of them embrace me in a group hug. You did it, Katie. You won. You have no idea how proud I am of you right now. I can't believe that you managed to pull it off. Maybe you aren't as stupid as I think you are. I'll complain, but I know this is about as nice as Mayako gets. Thanks, both of you. I couldn't have possibly done this without both of you. You're the best teachers I've ever had. Don't let us take all of the credit. This is something you did for yourself. We showed you the way, but it was you who pushed yourself down that path. Yeah, don't downplay your own achievements. This is your victory, Katie. Savor it. They're both right. This is ultimately something which I had to do myself. They showed me the way, but it was me who pushed myself in the end. Still, I'm so grateful that I met both of you. I don't think I've ever been happier than I am right now. They both blush as I say that. We make you happy? Very happy. It was nothing. Just nothing. So saying such embarrassing things. Mayako can barely handle being complimented by me. Oh well. This is one of the happiest days of my life. I can say that with no doubt. The bus ride back home felt like it lasted forever. Perhaps this is what a conquering king felt like when he marched back into his homelands. Wary yet exhalated? I haven't seen that word. We all ended up going back to my apartment. Oh, okay. I collapsed face first into my lounge. I don't think I've ever been this tired before. All I want to do is sleep and give my aching muscles time to recover. It's not going to happen though. I can hear those two barging through their way through the door. Come on, Katie. I know you worked hard. I know we've worked too hard today. Okay. I'm tripping, y'all. Now it's not the time to be lazy. Now is exactly the time to be lazy. I don't want to do anything else except bury my face in the pillow. You know, we never actually got to play that Arcade battle station. I can hear her rummaging through the cardboard box I keep it in. Oh wow, you have Dungeon Rumbler 2? Dungeon Rumbler 2? We haven't played that in years. I know. When was the last time we played with the Arcade Battleship at all? Let's play it now. Sure, go ahead. I'm not even really here right now. I can hear the two of them jumping up onto my lounge and settling in. I'm tripping, y'all. It's been a hell of a long day for me, but it's over. I'm going to be able to stay with Harami and Mayako. I know that it isn't going to get any easier from here. If I want to stay, I'm going to have to do better as a student. Can't afford to just not care about it anymore. Do I really want more study sessions with these two? Hell yeah. It's probably going to be one disaster after another, but I don't mind as long as it's with them. I can feel myself drifting away from the real world. Time for sleep. Harami, you feel my power up. It sounds nasty in my ear. My echo's thunderous yelling is enough to make me leap off the lounge and land it at my feet. How's it your power up? We're supposed to share. I get one power up, then you get one power up. Maybe the power up wants to spend more time with me than with you. We aren't talking about the power ups anymore, are we? I already know what Harami is alluding to. Well, I'm going to take all of your power ups now. I want to be fine with the boss come. Then I'll just take the power ups too. They're as much as my power ups as your power ups. Oh, look, spare life. Ha, not this time. Not this time! Damn it. Mayako, it was mine. Maybe the extra life wanted to be with me instead. You two have fun. I barely mumbled as I stumbled towards my room, closing the door behind me. I collapsed into my bed. How are those two still going after the tournament? Shouldn't they be exhausted like me? I still know we're on in love after all this time, but I don't mind. I love both of them. I can say that with no shame or hesitation. There's still one thing I need to deal with though, but that can wait for the morning. For now, I just like to get some sleep. I hope that Mayako doesn't start yelling too loud. There's one last thing that I need to do. My dad will already know the results of the swimming tournament, even though he couldn't be there. Now it's time to finally tell him what I've wanted to say to him. Rami and Mike are still asleep. I better not wake them up. So I slowly put in the numbers. I can feel my hand shaking. This is such a huge step for me. I've always been a coward who's avoided conflict. I can freely admit that to myself now. But now, more than ever, I want diamonds more than ever. VBS. I need to actually dive headfirst into conflict. Forget about people's expectations. Forget about all the other garbage that people have been laying on me my whole life. It's time for me to start doing things for myself. If I don't, I'm never going to get any fulfillment out of life. Let's just hope that he picked up. It rings for a minute or two before I hear someone pick up on the other end. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, KD? Hello, Dad. Just thought I'd call you. Really need to talk. Oh, about the tournament? It's more than that. Pause, just clearing his throat before he continues speaking. So you won the tournament. Does not sound particularly happy about it, though. That's right. You're gonna make good on your promise, aren't you? Well, I would like to. I still think a private tutor would be no. Legit no. He goes silent for a moment. No. What do you mean by no? What do you mean by that? No, Dad. I don't want a private tutor. Why not? Don't you want to succeed like your dad? You never got it, did you? He's taken back He's taken back by that. He's not used to hearing me speak my mind. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What's gotten into you, KD? It's not what's gotten into me. It's what's been here the whole time. Did you ever ask me if I wanted to be a great student? Did you ever ask if I actually wanted to be some kind of big shot like you? You mean you weren't incapable? You just didn't want to? That's exactly what I'm telling you, nigga. All of these years, you just decided what I should do with my life. You never asked me what I wanted for myself. Maybe I could have been happy just being average, you know? Why would you want to be just average, nigga? Do better. Because it would be my own choice to be average. Dad, I know you've meant well for me over the years. I have no doubt about that once. But please listen to me. I don't want to live in your shadow. I want to be me. I want to choose my own path. You told me that I would have to leave the swimming club inside. Do you know how I felt, man? You don't. You didn't know how I really felt this whole time. That's not your fault. I should have said something. So I've lived my entire life in your shadow. People have always compared me to you and your achievements. They never actually thought about what I wanted either. But I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Shout out to my nigga Ace, R.I.P. I'm not happy with it. You're not happy with it. So why should this go on? I think I can hear a sniffle come from my dad. He's usually not an emotional man, but I think this is getting the better of him. I'm so sorry, KD. You're right. I never actually asked you what it is you wanted to do with your life. I just presumed you wanted to be like me. So, what is that you actually want to be? I don't know what I want to be. But I know that whatever it is, I want to choose it for myself. For now though, what I would like is to stay in the swimming club with my, can't really call them friends at this point, can I? Dad picks up on it too. Oh, KD, you saying that? Yeah, both of them. But you thought, I just know the look on his face right now. But is that really okay? I mean, yeah, I don't mind it. Well, I normally wouldn't approve of this. And wouldn't be something I would do myself. You already told me that you want to choose your own path. If that path leads you to disaster, then you will just have to bear those consequences. And well, can't complain about your success while trying to find a wife. But isn't that going a bit far? I mean, they are my wives, yeah. I don't have to get married to them right away, do I? That's when I noticed both of them leaning in to listen to our conversation. I must have woken them up. What? Wife, your dad thinks that we're going to get married. Who's that? I can hear. Are they both here? They are, Dad. What are you talking about? They both quickly leave the room, leaving me to talk to them alone. You told me before that they were just friends. Look what happened there. The old man can predict a few things, Katie. The tone of our conversation is a lot like older times. I need to call my dad. I don't hear the weirdness in his voice anymore. Are you sure you're gonna be able to handle two though? Your mother is more than enough for me, shit. Her eyes be tweaking, she be throwing clothes and shit, and kicking me and shit, snoring on the bed and slobbing and shit. Don't worry, I've been able to keep up so far. You say that now, when you got the fires of youth burning. That won't last forever though. So you're gonna end up lagging behind them sooner or later. I mean, no homo, if he's slanging, he getting to it, he getting that bread, I don't see why not, shit. I don't see the problem. What's up, man? Then I better enjoy this while I can. Damn right you should. That's why I was so worried when you didn't show interest in anything. I was scared that you were going to end up doing nothing and ultimately live an unfulfilled life. I thought you needed a nudge in the right direction. That's why I pushed you so hard, Katie. But by doing that, all I achieved was the exact opposite of what I wanted for you. Been so stupid. If only I saw it sooner. Don't blame yourself, Dad. The only way you could have known is if I said something about it. I was scared that you wouldn't have cared either way, even if I told you the truth. You'll never think like that again. I care about you more than anything else in the world. Yes, even though we spent our whole lives with each other, we still don't really know what the other thinks. He laughs to himself a little bit. He laughs to himself a little bit. What are you talking about? Still as much of a presumptuous fool as I've ever always been. Well, now that we really know what we both think, perhaps it's time to make a fresh start. Knowing him, he's nodding to himself right now, one hand on his chin like always. Sounds great to me. I want you to know, son, I'm proud of you. Always have been, always will be. You took a stand for what you actually believe in, instead of just pretending that you agree with me. It takes guts to choose your own way. You're far more mature than I would have ever guessed. I can't help but laugh. Having like this can't be mature, right? Don't worry about it. We're moving past that now. So don't ever think about it again. Anyway, I really need to go. Before I do though, I want you to know, I love you, Katie. Don't ever forget that, okay? Not a single day goes by where I'm not thinking about my son. Love you too, Dad. I don't want you to think that I've hated you over all these years. I know you only wanted the best for me. Glad you understand, Katie. And I'm really glad my only son doesn't hate me. I'll see you soon. Then we really need to catch up. I like that. You should bring your two friends as well. I will. Goodbye, Katie. Goodbye, Dad. She hangs up. Can't stop myself from smiling. Motherfucking, my teeth glowing, nigga. Hey, y'all take care of y'all teeth. Make sure y'all got them white straight teeth, like me. It's finally over. I'm safe. I get to stay in this town, and more importantly, the swimming club. Harami and Mayako quickly returned. Sounds like it went well. Things all good now? They are. Finally knows what I really think. Told you it'd be okay. So happy for you. Harami immediately tackles me with a hug. Harami, don't hug KD. I want to hug him too. Mayako fiercely wraps herself around me too. She's so tightly that I swear she's going to strangle me to death. Could I hug you tighter? Okay. No, not tighter. You're strangling him, Mayako. You don't know when you hold back. You don't know when to hold back. What he really would like is a gentle touch, not a like strength. What would you know about gentleness? One of you would. I can't. Even though I'm in the middle of the strangest tug of war ever, still can't stop myself from smiling. They both let go eventually. But by the way, Katie, yeah, your dad thought we were going to be your wives? He always says stuff like that. Don't worry about it. Why shouldn't I worry about it? It's one thing to date both of us, but marriage? Blood rushes to her face, so red that the surface of Mars looks pale in comparison. I guess. I'm worried that she's going to me. This is the most embarrassing thing that I've ever thought about in my life. She stops as she looks over to Harami, who has an expression of pure bliss on her face. Me and Katie married? She practically melts at the thought. I cannot wait. That would be amazing. I'll make him happier than he's ever been in his life. Don't think you're going to be the one who gets to marry him. He's still half mine, and I want that half. I didn't know what I belonged to. I didn't know that I belonged to you both. You're not listening though. So they continue to beg her. All I could do is laugh to myself. That's how Katie laughed. Life's never gonna be the same now. These two are here. I have no idea where they'll lead me, but at the same time, I don't mind as long as it's with them. Things have been so much better now. I've finally proven my talent to my dad. The months went by. My studies went fine. I passed my exams with ease. What's even better is that getting closer to those two every day. Mayako is moving on from her past a little bit more each day, and I've heard that Harami's mother is recovering from surgery. It looks like she's getting better every day. It's hard to believe it's now Christmas. My birthday around Christmas. Those two insisted that I have to do something for Christmas this year. I ended up decorating my apartment with lights and a Christmas tree. On top of that, those two have been plotting something again. Whatever it is, it's been making Mayako blush even more than usual. It reminds me of what happens at the cultural festival. They'll be here any minute. They said they'll come early in the morning. Speak of the devil. I can hear them banging on the door now. Katie, we're here. Close your eyes and open the door. You're not allowed to open them until I tell you to. Do we have to? Yes, we're doing it. You've already been dressed up. So don't think you're making me waste all of that time and effort for nothing. Well, let's see the surprise. I open the door for him. They bumble through and close it behind them. I hear quite a deal of rustling near the Christmas tree. Everything's in place. This is so cold. Can't I wear? Shh. You'll spoil the surprise. Okay, Katie. Open your eyes. As I slowly open my eyes, I find out Harami standing right in front of me. I got y'all horny niggas. Always. She's wearing a Christmas outfit, complete with the cap on her head. It's not quite like any other outfit I've seen though. It consists of little more than a few strips of fur covering her chest and a mini skirt. And I mean mini, smaller than any other I've seen in my life. What y'all niggas like more, like them tiny little ass skirts or like booty shorts? Let me know. I want to see what type of niggas y'all is for real. Despite the belt, it hangs very loose on her hips, dangerously close to slipping off at any moment. Candy cane sticks out her mouth, shifting from side to side. Every now and then, her tongue sticks out and wraps itself around the candy cane, licking it up and down. She on time for her. Well, Katie, you been a good boy this year? Yes. If you haven't, you should be aware. Santa punishes naughty children. But does he just give them a lump of coal? I'm going to give you a very different punishment. You've been naughty this year. I've been a naughty. I've been a naughty boy. What are you doing? What do I get if I've been nice? I think I'll let your imagination decide on that. She leans over, looking me dead in the eye. Oh, I can tell that you've been a good boy this year. I can tell that just by looking into my eyes. It's magic, Katie. Santa knows these kinds of things. She winks at me as she says that. Sure, you've been a good boy this year. I've got a very special present for you. It occurs to me that I've been paying so much attention to Harami that I didn't even know where Mayako was. As I'm about to look around, Harami steps in front of me. Hey, no peeking at your present. My present? You brought a present in here when I wasn't looking? Is she in that bag, bro? Maybe. You could say that the present brought itself in. I try to look around her again by leaning to the side, but this time she sticks her chest in my face. Are you looking at something, Katie? Nothing. Embarrassed, I immediately look away. Now then, I think I'll tease you enough. Santa has gotten you a great present this year. She gestures towards the Christmas tree. Stepping aside, my eyes go wide as I see my present. Wrapped up in gigantic pink ribbons, a completely red Harami looks back at me. I got y'all niggas, always. In fact, she's wearing nothing else at all. The ribbons are all so carefully placed too. If they slipped, this is bold. Even by the standards of these two. She seems to be unable to handle me looking at her. This is so embarrassing to me. You better like this, Katie. As I look further and further down, I notice that there's only a single ribbon hiding something. Stop myself from looking before I get there. I'm speechless at this gift. Well, are you going to unwrap your present? There you go. What did you just say? Unwrap your present. This will all unwrap if you pull the right ribbon. But it's not Christmas Day yet. I can't unwrap my present until then. You're not getting out of this that easily. You got to unwrap your present right here, right now. I don't know which one of us is going to faint first. The blood rushing to my head is making me dizzy. He ain't talking about his human head, nigga. You know what he's talking about. I can't do this. There's no way that I'm going to be able to touch those ribbons without busting a nut in my pants. Fuck. Well, Mayako squirms a little bit in anticipation. It's okay if it's you doing it. Harami looks at me expectantly. I don't think I said that right. Go ahead, Katie. You've been a good boy this year. I'll wrap your present. There's no way for me to get out of this. I slowly reach towards the ribbon. Mayako nervously shifts as I reach out. Just as I'm about to touch it, she flinches and my hand grabs something else completely. For the longest moment, we stare at each other. The storm is coming. No! Fuck! Her yell is enough to make me let go immediately. You pervert! Monster! Maniac! I will never ever forgive you for this. She stands up. But with the way she moves, the ribbons begin to unwrap themselves. He just got ass in his face. Oh no! We didn't wrap them tight enough. As the ribbons cover her modesty slip off, I can feel my face burning. It's too much. I can't handle this. Fuck. After that incident was over, they quickly got dressed in normal clothes. I just wanted to tell you, Katie, Merry Christmas. I'm not saying Merry Christmas, Harami, Mayako. And I really do mean it. I take a moment to reflect to myself all that's happened this year. My life really has changed, hasn't it? I've changed too. When I first came to this town, I thought it would be just me. Just be more of the same. How wrong could I have been? There's plenty of good things coming my way, and I can face it all with a smile. See, just a lesson. Stay optimistic. You know, don't go into something thinking negative. Go into something either with a positive attitude, or at least like, you know, what's the worst that can happen, or you know, just go into it just with no expectations. That's where I usually go. I try to stay positive and also keep low expectations, because you don't want them too high, because if you let them too high, you'll get let down. But if you already got them low, then 9 times out of 10, you going in with the wrong attitude, which is going to draw the wrong energy towards that. You feel me? So just go in there and just, hey, and I can face it with a smile. Anyway, there's a whole day ahead of us. Let's go out and do something. Yeah, good idea. Both of them are already out of the door. Come on, Katie. If you don't hurry up, we're leaving you behind. I'm not sucking ghost dick, so no homo when I yawn. It's a beautiful day today, so don't waste it. Yeah, she's right. It's a beautiful day. Oh, is that the game? No way that's the game. Fuck. Thank you for reading. I'll clap it up. Oh, fuck. Alright, good game. Good game. I actually surprisingly really enjoyed it. You feel me? I said I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna actually look for something. I just stumbled upon this one. It was like $10 in the shop. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, I just bought it. But I'm gonna see if there's some more games similar to this. And hey, why not? Quick little reading session. As y'all can see, I need to read, cause you feel me? But hey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you know. I said more to come like this. And I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I'm out.